Hello, I'm IBXToyCat, and this is a video on the internet. And today I'm going to be teaching you about one of the cooler features coming into Level 14, which is the Enchanted Book. This obviously is for all four consoles: Xbox One, PS4, Xbox 360, and PS3. The reason this book is so cool is because it allows you to basically store enchantments. If you look, this book actually has an enchantment on it. It's Unbreaking free, and it really involves the enchanting system, in my opinion, because it turns what currently on console is basically you have to abuse the system and leave the game if you want to get a good enchantment, to actually being able to store enchantments and being able to use the enchantments you want when you want to use them. Obviously, this does come in handy with the anvil, and I'll cover how you use that later. But for now, let's just cover how you get the enchanted book and what the enchanted book is good for and what it's not good for. So basically, when you enchant a book, you just do the same thing you usually do, except you put a book on the table, and then you can get the level 13 enchantment you want. Just to quickly clarify, in case you have noticed at the bottom of the screen, I am level 16,865. I did use a cheat for that. Obviously, it's not legit. I just wanted to show lots of levels, so I typed in a random amount of XP, and now I'm level 16,000, so that's great. But yes, I'm going to show you some level 13 enchantments. This is really bad if you're looking for a specific one, because it can give you any level 13 enchantment or any enchantment that there is. So it could be Unbreaking for, the pickaxes, it could be Bane of Arthropods for the sword, or it could be Fire Protection for the armor. So I've got Sharpness right there, but it can be anything. It can even be random combinations of things. So I got efficiency, but one of my examples is I got Flame 1, Sharpness 4, and Respiration 3, which are all for 3 different pieces of equipment. So, it's pretty crazy like that. And then once you've enchanted some books, obviously you have to get the level 30 each time, so it's actually pretty big, but then you can, store them up if you want to. Like, if you get to level 30 and you don't actually want something yet, you can just store up your enchantments like so. I'm just going to show a lot of enchantments. Here's Power 3 and Smite 4, which actually works on the same sword. Then you can kind of, have a little stock of them, and then you can keep that stored away for when you need them. And then when you need to put an enchantment on something for much less than the actual enchanting cost, you can go over to a anvil, and you can. So I've got this really nice sword here, right? And I want it to actually have a power 3 and smite 4 in it. So then I can put that in, and apparently it only gives you the best enchantment, which I guess kind of sucks, but it's kind of cool that way. But if the best enchantment for a different piece of armor is different for each piece, obviously. So I could put Bane of Arthropods on my sword if I want to go kill lots of spiders, and it's really cool in that regard. On top of this, you can also name it. It costs more to name it, and you actually can name it on Xbox. So I could call this the Bane of Spiders or something lame like that. And it's a pretty cool way for doing that. It basically allows you to name and give your equipment specialization in a way that makes it a lot more personal. And then when you take it, it obviously gives you the sword. So I'm actually just going to call it ToyCat's Silly Sword. I don't think that'll actually. Oh, it actually does fit. And now I've got ToyCat's Silly Sword, and this is obviously great at killing spiders now. Kind of sucks at everything else. One of the really cool things that you can now use this for is if you can then, I believe, re-enchant stuff with extra books if you want to. I need to use a proper one, I believe. And then it adds even more enchantments each layer. And you can even then use this to actually then add on top of that another layer of things, which is that you can actually now get enchantments that shouldn't work on different pieces of equipment on those equipment. So Unbreaking is previously only for pickaxes, shovels, and axes, and now you can get it on anything you want because that's just how it works. So now I've got ToyCat's Silly Sword. It cost me a fair amount of enchanting points, but now ToyCat's Silly Sword is really, it's going to take ages to break, and it's really good in spiders. It should one-hit spiders, and also not break for 6,000 hits. So now I've got myself an awesome sword that I've called ToyCat's Silly Sword. On top of this, there are other possibilities. You can make your chest plate called something cool. On top of that, you can then put Unbreaking on the chest plate after you put something good on there. So watch me. We'll put projectile protection, so we can call it the Skelly Defense. Skeletal defense. Yeah, that makes sense. And then you can go ahead and you can take your skeletal defense, and then you can put it in again, put Unbreaking on it, and then boom. This is basically one of the cool ways you can use it. You can enchant it as many times as you want, I think. There might be a max of 3 or 4 enchantments, but realistically, you can get any enchantment you want, any set of enchantments, and it's a really, really cool way of doing it. So enchanted books are good for storing enchantments on. They're a really good way to just store them in a chest. They're not good if you're looking for a specific one because they're slightly less likely to get it, and they can get any good enchantment out there. If you're looking for Sharpness 4, you could get Looting 2, you could get Efficiency 3, you could get all these different things instead of Sharpness. For a bad example, I've got Sharpness 4 there. And yeah, you might want to bear that in mind. Only use books if you don't want enchantment now. If you want enchantment really badly, like I really need efficiency on this pickaxe, just enchant the pickaxe directly, you're more likely to get it. So yeah, I've got efficiency. Oh, I got a really good one. But yeah, that's how it works now. Really cool update to the enchanting system, makes things better. Definitely try it out as soon as it comes out, it'll be really cool. Title Update 14 question and answer will be coming tomorrow. If you want to see more Title Update 14 features, just check out my channel. Thanks for watching the video, and goodbye.